focus, cause I did win by default and without any doubt.
Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you are not new here, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing a PSE Mail Clerk video because I just recently went through my whole hiring process with the post office, and I just recently had my orientation. I'm trying to make sure this camera and stuff stay. Hold on, y'all. Okay. I'm still learning this camera and everything, but anyways, don't mind if it keep like zooming in and out and stuff like that. I'm really trying to control it, but bear with me, y'all. But anyway, so today I'm here to talk about my hiring process for the PSE Mail Processing Clerk position with the post office. So y'all, if y'all don't know, it is a very, very long hiring process. When I say long, I'm not talking about days. I'm not talking about weeks. Baby, it literally took probably over a month for me to actually, hear back from them and everything. So I'm going to give y'all a rundown, y'all, with this. Well, first of all, before I give y'all the timeline of how long everything took, for those of you who are possibly thinking about applying for the post office and you have not submitted your application yet, I do want to go ahead and let you know that upon applying for the post office, first of all, when you go on there to apply, I saw the job link on Indeed. So I went from Indeed, and when you go from Indeed, it takes you directly to the post office website. So I went to the post office website, and you have to create your account. The first thing that I had trouble with when I was creating my account was the password portion. So you have to create a 15 character password. And so it kind of took me a minute for it to actually let me through the next part and actually continue to create my account. But we got through that. So first of all, you have to have you a 15-digit password. So I suggest you go ahead and be thinking of your 15-digit password, because you're going to have that to create the account. And upon creating your account, you do the application. As soon as you get done with the application, or I know for me, as soon as I got done with my application, like the very next email I got, well, obviously it sent me an email saying, you completed your application, blase, blase. The very next email after that, you're going to get on the same exact day, probably like a few minutes later or a few seconds later, you're going to get an email to complete an assessment. That's if your position requires you to complete an assessment. Almost every position at the post office requires you to complete an assessment for that position. The assessments are not the same. They're going to be different for each position. So whatever position you apply for, you're going to do an assessment specific for that position. So with the assessment, it can be a little tricky, so you have to be careful with that assessment. I didn't find it very hard at all. I scored a 94 on my first assessment. I scored a 100 on my second assessment. However, my sister took the assessment and she scored a 74 or 70 something on her first one. So you guys, you have to really pay attention. It could be confusing, so just make sure you're constant with your answers when you're doing your assessment. And you'll know if you pass your assessment or not, because after you complete your assessment, you can log back on to the to your application site, and then you'll go to the roadmaps tab, and it'll let you know you have completed your assessment. It'll give you your score. It'll tell you, if you're eligible or if you're not eligible. And if I'm not mistaken, 70 and above is eligible. But I will say this, they do take the highest score first. So say if I made a 99 and then somebody made a 100, they're going to take that 100 before they take my 99. So the person with the 100 is going to get contacted before me, even though I did really well on my test. That's just the way how it goes. So, but if you do have a score of like 70 something, don't be discouraged. Like, you definitely still can get called for a job or get emailed for a job. It's just that you're going to be on down the line, you know, under the people who scored 100 or higher than your score. So first thing first, I just had to put that out there. That's that. Okay, now let's talk about how long the actual hiring process took. So now I'm gonna go to my email, y'all, and I'm gonna give y'all dates so y'all can have like an actual timeline, like a real timeline of how long this stuff took for me to complete everything. Okay, so I completed my application. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I should have got all these dates together first. But okay, y'all. So okay, this is the first one. I applied 2 times, y'all. I applied for 2 different positions, 2 different locations. But I'm only gonna tell y'all about the one that I actually ended up working. So the job position that I actually applied for is PSE Mail Clerk. That's why I'm telling y'all about this today. Okay, so on September 21st. Nope. Sorry, y'all. Here it is. On September 15th. I don't know if y'all can see this. Okay, so on September 15th, I applied for the PSE Mail Processing Clerk position. And then right after I applied for that, okay, I'm gonna tell y'all exactly how far apart the assessment come, how close, how long it takes. So I received this email telling me, you know, thank you for your interest in the employment with the post office. That was at 9:57 a.m. And at 9:59 a.m. right here, at 9:59 a.m. I received the thing to complete the assessment. So I completed my assessment, and upon completion of my assessment, it took, okay, so it actually didn't take that long for me to get my job offer. So that happened on the 15th. I applied on the 15th, and then on September 21st, they sent me my job offer on September 21st. So September 15th, I applied for the job, and then I took my assessment for the position also, all on September 15th. September 21st, they sent me the very first, a conditional job offer. Conditional job offer meaning that this is a job offer they send you before you go and take your fingerprinting and, you know, all that good stuff. So they sent me the conditional hire offer on September 21st. Also, the same day on September 21st that they send you your offer letter or whatever, the same day they sent me my offer letter on September 21st, they also sent me, you have to fill out a very long background check form. So that's the first thing you have to do. You got to fill out a background check form. That thing is going to take you about 35 to 45 minutes, so just be prepared. The background check form is very long, and it takes a very long time for the background check to come back. So that was on September 21st. And that was on a Friday. And the very next day, on that Saturday, I was just so excited, and I saw that I was available to go and do my fingerprinting the next day, because the location that I went to, they did not have appointments. They will send you a list of locations to go in, do your fingerprint at, and they will let you know if you have to make an appointment with that location before going to get your fingerprint done, or if you can just go and walk on. I went to a walk-on location, which is actually the location that I ended up being hired at. So I got my email on the 21st, went and did my fingerprinting on the 22nd. I filled out my background check information the same exact day on the 21st. I filled it out on the 21st when I got the email. 22nd, I went and did my fingerprinting. On the 25th, they just updated me, letting me know, you know, If you have not, they will send you a few emails to let you know, like, hey, if you haven't do this, you got so long, you have 3 days to get that done. So after that, so I did my background on the 22nd. It took them up until when did I get this back? Right here, October 6th, y'all. So from September 22nd to October 6th is how long it took them to send me. I can't show y'all this email because it has my employee identification number and everything. So they sent me my employee identification number. This is how I know, okay, now I'm in the door. So they sent me that on October 6th, y'all. I'm so excited. I'm just knowing I'm about to be starting my job soon. But October 6th is when I got my EIN. I was able to log on to the website, log into the employee account, employee portal, and everything. At this point, I'm an official employee. I'm just knowing that I'm about to have my orientation soon. No, baby. Not at all. That was on October 6th. So I just got my I just had my orientation on, I had my orientation on Monday the 30th. Monday, October 30th, I had my orientation. I got my EIN and my sign-in for the job position October 6th. They sent me, and then they sent my orientation email Monday. They sent my orientation email on October 24th from Monday to 30th. So from September 17th to when I applied up until October 30th is when I actually had my first day of work, orientation, first day of work. You do get paid for orientation, but yes, y'all. So it took me over a month, well over a month. Hold on, y'all. This thing is, it's not. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh, y'all. This camera, I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, y'all. It took over a month for me to hear back from them. But finally, y'all, I had my orientation. Everything went good. I can give y'all a separate orientation video if y'all want to know how orientation went, what to expect at orientation, how to dress, all of those things. I will give y'all a more detailed video on orientation. If y'all just comment down below, like the video, and subscribe. And I definitely will give y'all that orientation video if needed. And if y'all do have any questions, anything that y'all wanted to know that I didn't answer, or anything that y'all wasn't clear about that I said, just comment down below, ask me questions. I will be glad to answer y'all, give y'all, you know, all the knowledge that I have. So yeah, from September 15th, September 17th, no, 15th. Sorry, that was right. I had to go back. So from September 15th, October 15th made one whole month. And then I didn't have my orientation date until October 24th. And I didn't have my orientation until October 30th. So, baby, that's almost 2 months. But all you have to do, y'all, just stay patient. If you have a job, do not quit your job. Even when you get this job offer, even when they send you your EIN number, do not quit your job until they send you your orientation date, because it can take months, y'all. Even from the time you get your EIN. Oh, y'all, and I called them. You can call local services. I'm in the state of Georgia, so you would have to find the number for the local services in your state. I did a lot of research to find these numbers. Nobody gave me these numbers. I had to Google. I emailed. I wasn't getting email responses, so I did call them and hey, it's been almost 3 weeks. I have my EIN, but I have not received an orientation date. The lady pulled my application. She checked it. She was like, everything is good. She was like, I'm not sure why you didn't receive your orientation date yet. She was like, but you definitely should be receiving it soon. So I'll say not even a week after I talked to the lady, I was getting my orientation date. So I'm not sure if me calling helped speed up my process of getting my orientation date. I'm not sure if that really affected it or not, but I did call, and after calling a few days later, I did receive my orientation date But that is how my hiring process went. I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all got some useful information out this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will get the orientation video out for y'all soon. Bye.